Last game tomorrow, man. Coach, my last game. Come check me out. 7 o'clock at Sloop. My boy put in his work, man. Team Elite. I need you. Check me out.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, press 7.
Go.
Yeah, I know. I know your team can't stand us. We can barely stand our own.
Who you looking for? Who you looking for? Who you looking for?
You right here.
Seeing the end game. 15 years. Culminating. Shit, I'm getting watery now.
You done gone through 2 or 3 cycles with no kids of your own and have really adopted hundreds of kids across St. Louis. And what other people don't realize is that you don't do it for just your team. You know guys from every team across the board, you know what I mean? And you able to help them get to the next level if you could, if a high school coach or a college coach was calling, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people don't realize, like, shit, I ain't just
that's
coach.
huge, man. That's huge. Like, I think what helped me is coach here. Hello? What's going on? What's wrong?
First cycle, bro, what got you into coaching, man?
Honestly, coming home from school, graduating college and didn't have a plan. So let me bypass some time because my guys, that's what they was doing. I've been gone 6, 7 years, 6 years, and that's what they was doing. And some of them, to me, wasn't even football guys. Like, y'all coach football? Oh, I'm on that. I'll do that. And, did that for a while. We was all down there at City Rec. All you city guys at City Rec. Did that for a couple years, but then, early 20s, mid 20s rather, start realizing the dynamics of family. You know what I mean? I'm in a different tax bracket. I mean, it ain't no secret. I'm a county kid. I'm a city kid. I didn't know the difference. I always had 2 parents in the household my whole life. So I definitely took that stuff for granted. So being out there with them, that's when we was down in Baton. Man, I probably in 2 years saw 2 daddies in 2 seasons. And then that 3rd season, the head coach got let go. They tried to give me the team. I'm 20 whatever. I was like, man, hell no. I don't want this responsibility. I ain't ready mentally. So took many years off after that. So now I'm in my mid-30s and got the opportunity with the homie, his son coming up. Like, his son want to play ball, so when we thought we was going to take UC Sports Association over, the homie had the finances, and of course he had the finance. I'm like, we going to do this. It's for the crib. This is the organization that I was a part of. Why not? It just seemed right. And, we went to a couple meetings and realized how things were ran. Was like, nah, you shouldn't invest in this, fam. Like, we got to do some cleanup. First year 7-year-old teams to take them bashings from them 8-year-old teams. And we probably scored 2 touchdowns the whole season. And then, of course, we didn't win a game. And then, that was the Soldiers. And then the next year, we lost 1 game. We gave up 1 touchdown. And the rest was history from that point. And I did that cycle with the Soldiers. And at the same time, when they was 13, it was the first year of the 6 and 7-year-olds, which is this team right here, Team Elite. That's the quarterback that whole St. Louis salivating about right there. You'll see him soon too.
We hear a lot about them Soldiers, man. We heard they was one of the most elite teams in St. Louis history. Everybody been a part of good teams, and you get on social media and people talk about how good this team was, how good that team was, but we always hear about that 13U Soldiers team. What's like the biggest thing that you can talk about as a coach to put that 13-year-old Soldiers team on the map? What did it for them? What separated them from some of the other teams in the area?
Of course, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm being biased, but I mean, the proof in the pudding for us with them kids, because they went and started varsity all over the metropolitan area as freshmen. A lot of them. I mean, in positions that freshmen ain't supposed to go in and be, take over like that. Like, we had a couple quarterbacks. We had middle linebackers. We had safeties, outside linebackers. These dudes freshmen going to different programs. And private school programs or whatnot. It ain't like they was going to some BS. Like, they was going to decent programs and impacted immediately. I mean, of course, at the time, we knew we had some good guys, but we never knew that it was going to turn out to how it turned out. You always be like, yeah, it's about 3 or 4 of them. Like, yeah, he got it. But then it ended up being, I mean, honestly, like, no fluff, man. It's like 17 of them guys that's in college of some form of fashion playing football. Well, one playing basketball, but the rest playing football from a JUCOs all the way up to Ivy League, off one team. So we, just fortunate enough, blessed to have that lineage, man. It came behind the Jason Tatums and Brad Beals and whatnot, and Patrick McCarr and all them. Like, this was all like, so in a 10-year window, all this happened. Bing, 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 bing. Of course, we not knowing that these kids was gonna grow and be who they end up turning into, but these kids was in the park, like it was like a baton passing one to another. Like I say, the team, the Soldiers, was the Soldiers because it was the third version of the Soldiers. The first Soldiers was Brad Beal and them. Brad probably stopped at about 10, and then the next version was Jason and them. They stopped at 12. Their team got broke up at 12, got suspended or whatever. And then it was my guys.
Wait a minute, man. So what you naming, and everybody knows St. Louis history, you naming some of the 3 biggest basketball names in the city right now. You got Jason Tatum, Patrick McCarr, NBA champion, Bradley Beal, one of the best 2 guards. So y'all wasn't just coaching football players, y'all was coaching athletes.
Yeah, I mean, we was blessed. I mean, all 3 of them was quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Ironically, all three played quarterback, because Jason played a little bit of everything, but they all played quarterback at some point of their little league career.
You hear that them U-City Soldiers and them team elites got the flyest team. Like, some parents bring their kids not to play, but to look nice. If I'm gonna sit on the bench, I'm gonna be the cleanest. U-City, all them people ain't from U-City, bro.
Look here, man.
I never seen this house in U-City. I'm just letting y'all know. These houses here ain't in U-City.
I'm just saying, fam. A long lineage. We just trying to do our part, man. Like, I was in that park in the 80s, early 80s. And the coach that I had, one of them, he passed like a year ago too, Coach Jones, who's the father of the original Bad Boys or whatnot. It's another Bad Boys crew going around, in the town with a different organization and whatnot. Well, it was a Bad Boys team, Clax and Ash and them. Their dad team was my coach. And back then, everybody had red helmets and everybody was kind of the same. We wasn't. We had different uniforms than the other organization. We came in with 4 flags, 5 flags, and all types of stuff. Like, it was just different. So, and then of course, the urban legend or whatever about U-City just in general, man, like, we try to be in whatever the in crowd or, doing, but try to stand out. Always try to take it and remix it as our own. So, like I say, it's just a long line of that. And there's a lot of U-City guys that's in U-City Sports Association. So everybody's trying to outdo each other from a dress code and all that type of stuff, in our opinion. So immediately once Team Elite came out, 7 years old, we had 4 jerseys, 3 pants off the flip. Changed the color scheme. We added gray in our stuff, which was, illegal or whatever, but we'll pay the fine, cut the check.
What you say about these uniforms?
Man, they cold-blooded, man.
They ain't wore these yet?
No, they ain't even wore these yet.
These new, man.
Game time, baby.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now. These guys keep our wardrobe intact, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I refuse to coach again without a stylist. I need a hydration specialist, a cameraman, and a stylist.
You got it.
As you can see, it don't stop. This is my last dance.
Man.
Gotta go out. Bang, bang, bang. Bloody November. Papa tags, Papa pickups and the drop-off.
Shout out to Young Grits, man.
It's all about the pickups and the drop-offs. Yeah. We rock the real shit, you rockin' knockoffs. About the pickups and the drop-offs. I keep the burden with me in case it pop off. It's all about the pickups and the drop-offs. We rock the real shit, you rockin' knockoffs. About the pickups and the drop-offs. I keep the burden with me in case it pop off.
I'm riding through the city with my top off.
Coach upstairs.
Yeah, I call.
What's good, Coach Taj? Man, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything you've given me, man. Just thank you for being there for me. Going back to you, City, just always reminding me that, you know, I could do something great and I will be somebody great. Just giving me that confidence, man. You don't know how much it helped me out through, you know, my career so far and got me to where I am today. Just always being there for me, you know, supporting me. Just anything I needed, you were always there, getting me cleats or gloves or anything. So I just want to congratulate you on an amazing coaching career. And, you know, I just can't wait to show you what I got in the future on my next level. So I couldn't be here without you today. So I just thank you so much for that. So U City for life.
What's up? Tyron Woodley out here in the freezing cold and SLU. It's the last game, 13 Unlimited. They're about to take the bowl. It's Taj's last game as well. Brought these kids up, most of them since they were 6 or 7 years old. So remarkable season, remarkable group of kids, great group of coaches. More than just sport of football and teaching them the game, they've really learned how to be positive young men, which, you know, is a great thing for my son, who's one of the players on the team, TJ Woodley. So shout out to you, Taj, man. Thank you for everything that you do for these kids. We appreciate you. And Super Bowl champs, let's get it.
Alright, shout out to Coach Taj, last game. We gonna get it done.
Shout out to Coach Taj, man. You taught me how to play football. Hope you get it done today.
Oh man, hey, U City, man. Hey, these boys work hard this year. Hey, they need to take it home, man. Congratulations to Taj, Coach D, Garland, man, and all these boys out here, man.
Man, this has been a ride, Taj, to this day. The best advice I got and the first advice I got from being a coach out here was to watch my body language on the field. You gave me that, I think, in game 1 or 2 at Heman Park at 6-7. I ain't never forgot it. Man, you are a blessing and an angel to these boys. Being the fact that you don't have any kids of yourself, man, I think what you do is absolutely awesome, man. I admire you for doing that, man. And we will stay in touch. I'll see you again soon, brother. Let's get it. Team Elite.
He ain't retired. But good luck on what he do. I wish him the best. He always been out here for all the kids, on and off the field, for any area. He's always gonna be my partner, no matter what he needs. Jerry the Hurricane's always gonna be for him. Hey.
All the time. You know. Beast mode. Beast mode. Already. Go. Let's go, man. Let's go. You know.
Super. What we doing?
Only the
as a person, you know, as a coach, mentoring me, doing all the stuff you did for us. Thanks for everything you did, man. You did great. Team, congrats on everything. Love you, coach.
Taj, bro, appreciate you, man. You know, we just wrapped, dog. I appreciate everything you did all year long. Good luck, you know, in the future endeavors. Congratulations on your great season, on your great career, and your great season this year. Thank you for helping the UFL, you know, in our first year, and hopefully you can help us continue to grow and just get better and better. Appreciate you, bro. Love you.
God come all the way in from Texas. I told you guys a long time ago when we started this ride. I enjoyed playing you guys. I wouldn't want to play no one else in this situation. And from this point on, we all family. So before we leave, I want everybody to say 1, 2, 3 family. We all belong.
That's right. That's right.
You understand? We all together.
That's right.
And, on three. 1, 2, 3.
Great.